In Australia and New Zealand alone, there are 250,000 students in the architecture, engineering and construction sector. They need to learn about construction and they all need authentic construction site experience. This experience needs to be accessible, safe, relevant and repeatable. Traditionally, this has been undertaken in small groups due to site safety logistics, but it relies on having small class numbers and access to a suitable site at an appropriate stage of construction. Unfortunately, we no longer have this luxury. Put simply, we have too many students and not enough sites. But what if we could flip that and take the buildings to the students? And not just at one stage of construction, but all of them. So the student can see and re-see all stages of construction and learn at their own pace. Well, at the University of South Australia, we created OnSite in 2014. We used the unique features of Unreal Engine 4 to bring a virtual construction site direct to our students' PCs in 5 separate construction stages. We've successfully used these in our teaching ever since, but we knew with UE5 we could do better. For our next generation on-site prototype, we've aimed high, partnering with the world-class John Wardle architects to take their complex limestone house into our new on-site environment. It's now a single model where we can build the architecture up and down in real time in an integrated, engaging and accessible construction education platform. It shows that the AEC community can go beyond using Unreal for ArcViz, creating interactive building environments for education and industry. The key is UE5's ability to create a high-fidelity environment with programmable interactivity. Using a combination of Architect's complex BIM models, photogrammetry assets, Nanite's polycount management, and Lumen's realistic lighting technology, we can create digital environments with complete fidelity to real-life construction sites, navigated by an intuitive HUD and augmented with interactive educational pop-ups. Used initially for construction understanding, OnSite can also become a key digital format for discovery and communication in conceptual design, environmental performance, building management, and historical studies. While we're currently concentrating on the immediate application of Unreal in education, we see a greater benefit in the development of a community of architects, engineers, builders, and educators who think like gamers. In developing OnSite to be the benchmark for construction education in the AEC sector, we have 3 targets for development and completion. 1, to develop our proof of concept model to demonstrate the integration of a high-fidelity Unreal environment. It needs to look real, be constructionally accurate, and give the user a tangible sense of the complexity of a building site. 2, to offer this experience across multiple building types and sizes. For OnSite to be fully effective and achieve take-up with our tertiary partners, we need to demonstrate capacity at scale. And 3, to democratise 3D learning environments by publishing OnSite as a cross-platform and affordable app for ease of use, improved accessibility, and broad deployment. Using our in-house skills and experience, we've sufficiently progressed OnSite through Target 1 as a vertical slice. However, with Megagrant support, we can fast-track the production cycle to achieve our scale and deployment goals. Our growth strategy is to continue partnering with great local, national and international architecture practices to expand our building portfolio, from houses to skyscrapers, from Sydney to Singapore to Seattle. But before we can develop our suite of buildings for a global market, the new generation of OnSite needs to first demonstrate its viability by transitioning to a fully functioning and interactive app. Our funding requirements therefore relate directly to the team growth necessary to upscale the project and put it in the hands of students. The complexity of transforming BIM models into Unreal requires dedicated 3D modelers to make the Datasmith asset transfer seamless. Similarly, we require additional 3D modelling and scripting within the Unreal environment to ensure accurate in-game functionality. With these assets comes the requirement to develop accurate and relevant curriculum relative to OnSite's principal function. And finally, we require specific expertise from app developers to produce iOS and Android versions of the project. The OnSite team has developed a unique and, in our view, world-class application of the Unreal Engine and its associated functionalities. We have an enthusiastic user community of academics and architectural practices waiting to work with us to test and implement OnSite. And we have a clear plan to expand the functionality and reach of our OnSite enterprise. We look forward to working with Epic and the Unreal community in educating and welcoming the next generation of AEC professionals into the Unreal ecosystem.